All right, Shalom, first and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, for the Spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the men of the Lord, prophesying, preaching, and teaching on the highways and byways. In sincerity and in truth, Shalom Barakatham. You can see here it says the activists chanting USA and F. Joe Biden for a Vanessa-only food court in Staten Island, New York, in protest against mandates, man. So you can see that the Most High set Esau up in a trick bag, because everywhere you go, there's more division. They'll get rest. Like last year, they had people against lockdowns, people that are for lockdowns, people that were for, face coverings, people who weren't, and all of that calmed down for a little bit, and now the Vanessa is rolled out at the beginning of the year, and so now we have new division. All right, and it's just nothing but endless infighting. Before all of that, they were fighting over Trump, and they're being completely unproductive. Like the Congress of the U.S. They have one of the worst approval ratings of all time. They rarely pass laws, and the laws that they do pass, it's always some wickedness. They're either trying to go to war with another country, or they're agreeing unanimously to take $6 trillion, print that money, saddle you with the debt to pay it back, and then give 90% of it to the top elites. That's what they're agreeing on. Everything else is just fighting. It's infighting, and the Most High has this place confounded completely. Babylon, it's starting to not only live up to its name, but people are starting to see it for what it is. All right? Because when you read Daniel, I believe it's the 7th chapter, Daniel 7:20, it says his stout was more looked than his fellows. All right? That little horn that came out. All right, and that word stout goes into vision. All right, so the American dream, the land of the free, home of the brave, all of that bullshit, that rhetoric, he got people to flood over here. They were flocking in droves coming over here, man. Esau was just giving out land. Here's 1,000 acres for you, 1,000 acres for you. 2 billion acres of land they just gave out to Edomites flocking over here, man. All right. All because of that promise, that vision that he had, okay? This American dream. But now people are starting to realize it was a giant trick bag. And not only is it a trick bag to where you're not even enjoying your own kingdom, but you don't even realize by prophecy this place is an altar. That's what he lured you to here as, I digress. It says dozens of Vanessa passports. Protesters have swarmed food court in New York City. Although the court has a Vanessa-only policy, the protesters were not asked to provide any proof. All right, so people are starting to wild out. A crowd of some 60 people took over the food district area at the Staten Island Mall on Saturday in a protest against New York City's citywide Vanessa mandate, and a video shared by Freedom News TV shows activists flooding the food court without any resistance from their security because what are they going to do, man? It's about to be a time where 911 is going to be completely done away with. It's going to be over with. Those 911 operators, they're going to need 911. Okay, and then what you going to do? All of you people that are proud, man, that's why I can't wait for the Most High. We just got to keep doing the work, Akim. That's been on my spirit, man. You get that demon on you that you gotta fight. You gotta fight, just so you can stay in the spirit. Salakia to do videos, and keep persevering, man. But when you think about it, that's all we gotta do, man, is fight. Keep doing the work, because pretty soon the Most High is gonna have. I just watched the bro's video about Isaiah 4:1. That's about to be a reality for a lot of these women. Very, very soon, it's going to happen subtly. They're not gonna really see it coming. That's why it's going to be so devastating. All right. So the fact that it's going to happen quickly means you can't really necessarily see it fully right now unless you're plugged in to the spirit. But for the rest of the world, man, they're not gonna see this coming. It says, let me keep going. Actually, let me get a scripture real quick. This is Psalms 40:14. It says, "Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it." And that's Esau, man. He's seeking after your soul. He wants you. He wants you to be a zombie robot, basically. He wants your genetic material. All right. He wants to own and copy it and patent it. He wants to enslave you, basically. He wants a you know what in your right hand or your forehead. He wants to know He wants to know your thoughts. He wants to know how you're feeling all the time. He wants to control you completely. All right, because he hates you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and he hates that you've been given the blessing. All right, we have the blessing and not him. So he's doing the best right now that he can to use his blessing, which is the sword. And he has the fatness of the earth and everything else too right now. But he's using his blessing to do the best that he can to subvert and undermine it, man. But he's not going to be able to. And I'll get that in a second. It says, "Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backwards and put to shame that wish me evil." All right. And that's what this whole mandate thing is, man. This is evil. They're forcing you out of your job. They're about to make sure you can't even go to like this food court. You can't even go in there without it, man. All right. Pretty soon it's going to be supermarkets, things that are critical and crucial to the fabric of society, the infrastructure, the food chain. All of these things are about to be in a position where you got to worship the beast. And then what are you going to do? All right. Then what are you going to do? But like I was saying, Esau, he wants to, he's going to use his blessing to do what he can to try to undermine it. The fact that we're going to get the blessing, but it's prophecy. He can't override it. He can't get around it, under it. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 10:8. It says, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, and you did all of these things to the max, man, all the way." The kingdom is translated from one people to another. So this is how you ran your society, Esau. Unrighteously. From the very moment you were given the sword, what did you do? You picked up the sword and you started committing all types of atrocities, man. All right. All types of atrocities. That was way before you even got over here to the Americas. You were doing all kind of wickedness, man. Let me get back. The TV reported that the activists ate for over 30 minutes unimpeded before leaving. At one point, the demonstrators chanted, "My body, my choice." Now, that's a phrase that people say when they want to get rid of their child. All right. So this is what I mean by this place is being confounded, because that's wicked as hell, too. But see, Esau has pushed that rhetoric for so long, my body, my choice. All right. But when it comes down to Vanessa, it's not your body, your choice. It's his choice. And now his own people are throwing it back in his face. This is them confounded and confused, man. It says, "And recited the Pledge of Allegiance. Court employees and other visitors appeared not to mind the display. At least one demonstrator in the video could be seen wearing," I'm not gonna say that keyword, but the algorithm, they be on our ass. It says, while another activist sported a Trump One shirt, the scene was stark contrast to the one that played outside an Italian restaurant on NYC's Upper West Side on Monday night, where 3 Texas women were arrested for assaulting a hostess who attempted to enforce the you know what rule. So, oh yeah, I didn't even see this. That's Keisha. So you know Keisha put hands on you. I might click on that. Yeah, people are tied up, man. People are tired of this shit. Yeah, he knows he's not going to be able to win this way. All right, so just get ready for some kind of big, flag event. I'll say that to come down the pike, because he's going to force you to do it, and he's going to bring out them toys. He's going to pull out the tools, the guns, the weapons, every technology that he has to accomplish this, because the scriptures speak about the devil knowing that he has but a short time. All right. This is Jeremiah 17 and 18. It says, let them be confounded that persecute me. And he's persecuting us, and he has been ever since then, man. And that's why this place is being confounded. Now his own rhetoric is being used against him by his own people. The scriptures speak about their tongue falling upon themselves. All right. Yahweh Shai prophesied a division, on all fronts before this society would collapse. This is a major sign that this society is going to collapse. The scriptures say, if Satan be divided against Satan, then how can his kingdom stand? All right. It says, but let me not be confounded. All right. And that's the elect. Okay. You 2/3, y'all are already confounded, man. Y'all are confused. Y'all think Lil Nas X is a leader or a role model. That's confusion, man. Y'all are confounded completely. Y'all drank the Kool-Aid. You niggas were weak. Okay. And if you and the ones of you that haven't woken, y'all better wake up, man. Because the scriptures speak about this thing happening suddenly. All right. All you Israelites that are settled on your lees, that think the Most High will not do any good, or the Most High is going to fuck you niggas up the worst. All right. It's very vexing to see that the greatest people in the history of the world, in the all of creation, the universe and everything, being in such a dumb and low down state, man. It's vexing. It says, but let me not be dismayed, bring upon them the day of evil. What's the day of evil? All right. That great day that the scriptures speak about, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. That's also called the day of evil. It says, and destroy them with double destruction. I'm going to get that, man, actually. Amos 5 and 18, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. All right. So that darkness, that day of darkness, is also called the day of evil. And that is the day that a lot of judgment is going. The Most High is going to completely do a correction. He's going to have a great reset. And a lot of that reset is going to be a lot of niggas and Edomites going back to the spirit world, all right, via thermonuclear fire, and all types of other judgments going out that day too. So, y'all better get y'all shit together, okay? The scriptures speak about y'all being settled on your lees. These signs of confusion, Esau being confounded. These are the warning signs, man. That's why you have the watchmen to break these things down, to push out videos, to go out in highways and byways to warn you of these things, and that we're getting the blood off our hands. I'll put it to you that way. So I'll end it there, man. Hopefully y'all brothers were edified. Call halal Yahweh by Shibni Hawashai by Hashem or Hakwadash Wa Abba Babal and Shalom.